Big news, really historic news this week. Jennifer and James Crumbley, the parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley, were sentenced to 10 to 15 years for involuntary manslaughter after the November 2021 Michigan mass shooting. First, before we dive into the conversation, what's your reaction to the sentence?
Oh, Brittany, it's it's a shock a little bit, only because it is the first time that parents have been held criminally liable for what their child did in a school shooting sense. Was I shocked? I'm going to say no. I wasn't shocked to the verdict, and I wasn't shocked to the judge's sentence. And there really is two reasons for that. Number one, the media focus on this case was huge. And I don't think the judge felt comfortable to give them less than 15 years because the eyes of the world were watching. The second issue, too, is this case is a little bit exceptional in its facts, where a child's cries for help were consistently ignored. And I feel like the judge and the jury absolutely wanted to send a message, which was when your child seems distressed and has mental health issues, lock your guns and make sure they're safe and the child doesn't have access to them. I think because of those two issues, it doesn't necessarily shock me, but I am a little bit shocked at the harshness of the sentence to the parents.
Ethan Crumbley, as we know, was found guilty in December. If he was found responsible for his actions, why then this verdict, this sentence for his parents?
You know, Brittany, I think it's a few reasons. The exceptional aspect of this case is how much they did ignore the warning signals. We know that Ethan was sentenced to life without parole. But the issue was when a child's cries are ignored. For instance, Ethan was telling his parents, "Look, I'm not feeling right," seeing demons, seeing demonology. No parent wants to believe that their child needs mental health treatment. And on top of that, no parent wants to believe that their child is going to kill anybody, much less shoot up a school. And I think the public was not satisfied with the fact that this boy was charged with the murders. They wanted to hold accountable parents who ignored legitimate cries for help. Ignoring the mental health aspects, I feel like no matter what we think, if this child were given intervention, do we necessarily think this child would have killed people? And another question, if this child did not have such easy access to a weapon, he would have never been able to commit the level of murder that he did at the school. Knowing both those aspects, I think people wanted more. And they got more because every single person involved in this case is going to have a hefty sentence.